What's up, you guys? Today we are talking about the detox paradox. So a lot of my clients and people on Instagram have been asking me lately about how to quickly detox, how to effectively detox, and we're just going to tackle that today. So one thing that I messed up with when I first started helping people detox was not really realizing that detoxing is individual specific. I didn't really put into perspective that I have been kind of peeling back the layers on my own detox journey over the course of a couple of years. Now, when you try to be a heavy hitter with someone who's starting from ground zero, that can really cause some adverse effects and can actually kind of set them back on what they're trying to do and make them more sick than they actually are. So one thing that you really want to consider is that person's individual toxicity level. So this one person that lives in New York City is not going to have the same level of toxic burden as someone who lives in, say, the mountains of Asheville. There are different chemicals that could be in your food, different pesticides. You could be dealing with different plastics, different xenoestrogens. So you really have to take into consideration all the things that that individual is dealing with before you can really look at an effective way to detox them in a safe manner. There are a couple of universal things that everyone can do that will help them start to detox, but to really dive into it, you have to look at the individual specifically. Another thing that we have to consider as well is the kidney and the liver protection. Now, my dad actually helped me learn this one because my father donated his kidney, one of his kidneys, to his younger brother. So when we were helping him detox and I was helping him reverse his type 2 diabetes, we really had to make sure his kidney was supported and not in any overburdened situation. And that was very important, as well as the liver, because with the kidneys and the liver, those are the body's natural detox systems, and you never want to overload them because that can actually make a person more sick than they actually are and cause more adverse symptoms than they already have. And when you're looking at different herbs, different naturopathic ways of healing the body, you really want to take into consideration that when you're taking your toxins and you're trying to release them from your body, it's like you're taking a bucket full of toxins, your xenoestrogens, your pesticides, your heavy metals, and they're all in this bucket. You don't want to just dump out that bucket because those toxins can get back into your blood system and recirculate throughout the body, mess with the brain, and start to really attack other systems of the body if we're not making sure that those chemicals and those things that you're trying to detoxify are actually leaving the body. It's easy to help your different systems release those toxins, but it's another thing to help those toxins be carried out of the body. That's a very important thing to consider when you're trying to detox. And lastly, it's very, very easy to build a supplement graveyard. So especially with me, when I first started trying to shrink my fibroid tumor, I just looked up a whole bunch of different herbs and I was just a really heavy hitter with that. I was attacking the fibroid, but I wasn't really in the mindset of detoxing. So when we look at the protocol of detoxing, you want to make sure that, like I said, your kidneys and your liver are supported throughout whatever you're doing. You want to make sure you have your binders. You want to be specific about your binders because a lot of people, when they think, oh, I want to detox, they'll go out and buy XYZ tea or buy a 10-day colon cleanse. And that's not really doing what they think that it's going to do for their bodies. It's not really benefiting them that much. Some people will go out and buy activated charcoal because they heard on an internet article that it helps you detox. But realistically, it's actually doing more harm than good because you're taking your charcoal with your daily supplements and it's just kind of canceling out what you're trying to do. So knowing what you're buying and why you're buying it is very, very important. Otherwise, you're going to have a cabinet full of different things that you think are going to help you, but you stop taking them because they're really not, or they're making you feel worse. So that's my spiel for today. I hope that you guys feel free to ask me any questions, shoot me any DMs, any emails. My line is always open if you have any questions. As always, I will see you guys later.